Task Force 6 continues to push closer and closer to Port Moresby. As a result, the battle group has come under frequent air attack. Type 0 fighters from aircraft carrier Shokaku now provide cap over the fleet. Meanwhile, Val dive bombers from Shokaku and Zuikaku have been launched to continue attacks on U.S. destroyer flotillas operating nearby. Near Guadalcanal, the American merchant fleet has turned back. Land-based Vals will continue to hammer them until they rest upon the seafloor. Hello everybody, Wolfpack here, and welcome back to another exciting episode of our War on the Sea series as the Imperial Japanese Navy. Task Force 6 is still heading up to Port Moresby. We should be able to attack the port tonight. It's currently 17:30 hours, so the amount of time left to launch aircraft is limited, so they're not under serious threat of air attack. We do, however, have Zeros heading towards Task Force 6 to supply cover as long as they can. These Zeros are heading back to Shokaku because they are low on fuel. We have a small destroyer flotilla here with two groups of Vals right over it. We are about to attack that. If we go over to the situation at Guadalcanal, things are going rather well. Our hunter-killer group here is heading towards this enemy sub. The group of merchant ships that was heading up around Guadalcanal to land their supply here have turned back and are now heading southeast towards the New Hebrides. So we are going to continue to bomb them with Vals. I may actually send the Vals after the enemy submarine, as that is the more valuable target, I think. It's the more threatening target, that's for sure, now that they are heading back home. So we will see how this situation pans out here. These Vals were from the Shortland Islands. They partook in an attack on the merchant ships that were down here, and we actually managed to sink two merchant ships. If we go to enemy losses, all the way down, we sank two in the last attack. Right here. Our big task force is heading down to Guadalcanal. They are now rearmed, so they're heading down there. I didn't take on any supplies. We have this convoy heading here. They will handle all the supply and such. And we will bring that 100 engineering and 100 fuel down to the island. I also want to take on a couple thousand troops and land on this island and start kicking the Americans off of there. Our submarines continue to patrol off the New Hebrides. This submarine's heading here. That patrol pattern is just a mess. I will tidy that up because I'm really not a fan of that. But now time for some action. Let's go to tactical. We only have Val dive bombers in this attack against the two destroyers. We'll have one formation attack from the stern and one formation attack from the side. So let's get them to head this way. Yeah, something like that. And we're just going to have these Vals kind of circle for the time being until Group 2 is all set up. And look at that. Just beautiful. I love this this skybox here. Here are the two enemy destroyers. What's the sea state? It's looking pretty choppy. Sea state 5, yeah, so it is a little choppy. I'm kind of surprised we have not encountered any enemy submarines in the area. That's kind of the main threat at this point is enemy subs and the enemy battleships whenever those finally sally out. Okay, let's start heading towards the group. And we are going to, this is, talk about overkill. Okay, that group will attack 1. This group will attack 2. This group will attack 1. This group will attack 2. 1. And 2. There we go. Let's go get them. It's a lot of Vals. These poor destroyers. Part of me feels bad. Oh well. Okay, we are starting to converge. It looks like this group of Vals is going to beat the rest. That's okay. I mean, it's not like we're going up against a massive formation of anything serious. It is two destroyers. Hopefully we don't take too many losses here, though. Because I think, honestly, once we are done in the Coral Sea, this carrier group should be able to go off and operate near Guadalcanal without heading back to Rabaul to replenish its aircraft supply. And yikes, that's gotta hurt. That's looking rough. Okay, second group of Vals is going in for their dive. Bombs away. Couple of good hits there. Oh, beautiful. Couple of hits on that ship. And it ain't over yet. Let's watch from this perspective. Here we go. Valves coming down. Bombs away. Those look kind of, yeah, all over the place, huh? Not a good drop. Another really bad drop. Yeah, attacking from the side is really the way to go in the game. That just seems to be the case, huh? Okay, well, I think everyone has dropped their payload. Those destroyers are definitely going to have a bad day. Let's triple check here, make sure everyone dropped. Yep, looks like it. Yeah, everyone dropped. Oh my goodness, I think this one's going to sink. Yeah, I don't think that one has much of a chance. This one may recover depending on her damage. Her damage is critical and heavy flooding though. Yeah, I think they're both done for. This one is just becoming a submarine. Look at that. Yeah, it's crash diving. Okay, our Vals are going to get out of here. No losses, thank goodness. It seems like we take minimal losses when attacking, you know, the big, beefy American formations. And then whenever we attack, you know, 2 destroyers, we take more. So, we lucked out this time. It's probably not actually that way. It just seems that way. Well, one of the enemy destroyers has sunk. The one I suspected not to sink. But she is going down first, and this other one, which is just plowing through the water, is still chugging along. Let's get a report. Critical damage, critical flooding. We're just going to leave, and I'm curious to see if we'll see her get scuttled. That's what some folks were saying. It's because I stick around in the battle too long and allow them to repair. That's why I don't see the scuttling mechanic as much. But this one's going down. Look at that. That is... Okay, well, with that, let's retreat. Got 30 seconds, and we will leave battle now. Okay, let's go ahead and leave. Confirm. Yeah, critical damage, critical flooding, and she's still going. That ship was still going like 15 knots. We'll sink her eventually. She's really out of the fight for now anyway. She is definitely going to have to RTB to the New Hebrides to repair, or wherever. These Vals need to RTB now. Perfect. Still heading up. What? Okay, these zeros. Okay, we're good there. And yeah, I think we are golden. We'll keep searching for another destroyer flotilla in the area. I believe there's a group of 3 destroyers still out here somewhere, and we do want to attack them. I was also thinking of, you know, maybe hitting Port Moresby and then heading down and hitting Malin Bay here. We'll see how much time we have. We'll see what we do. We also have 161 command points. I need to think about how I want to spend those, but we're sitting pretty comfortably right now, strategically. We don't really need a whole lot, to be honest. Okay, we actually have just picked up that group of 3 destroyers. We are sending some Kates, some Vals, and you know what? We'll have our zeros stick around as well to kind of drag some flak, need be. Let's direct these guys towards the target. These Vals are from Zuikaku, and the Kates are from Shokaku. I really need to try out a different loadout for our Kates. I keep taking the torpedo. I do want to try out some of the other loadouts. Okay, I'll keep moving. We'll have the zeros in the area as well. Actually, I don't... Actually, we should be okay. We should be okay. Okay, let's go to tactical. Yeah, we are okay. I didn't want... Oh, no, we're not. Shoot. We just have our Vals in the fight. This is kind of what I was worried about. I should have reassessed that situation. You can only have a certain amount of aircraft in a battle, and unfortunately, my Kates did not make it. But that's okay. That's okay. These zeros are going to head off, and our Vals are going to come around and just hit the destroyers. We'll just hit them from the bow. Why not? Doesn't matter. I like to show different ways of attacking. Have these zeros move on in. Let's see. These destroyers are not really a threat either. We'll strafe this one in the rear. How fast are these destroyers going? 25 knots. Yeah, they're booking it. Here they go. Just gotta love that. See, bombs are falling towards the target. Ooh, wow, that was a solid hit. It kind of looked like a magazine explosion. And a couple of hits there. That was glorious. Okay, get out of here, boys. That was a pretty solid attack there. Have these zeros begin to strafe that target. These zeros are going in for number 1 here. Make sure all of our valves are getting the heck out of here. Oh, one is sinking. Beautiful. That was honestly a solid run. Get out of this view. Looks like those zeros are just going to fly on over then. Get them out of here. Get out of here, boys. We do want to preserve you. We need to get these valves out of the area. Go ahead. You know what? Go strafe number 3. Keep hitting B for the binoculars. There we go. Yeah, try to get some hits on number 3. Nothing too great. Oh, we lost a 0. Have the rest of the formation coming in now. 0, there we go. Explosion and fire. Another explosion there. Oh, absolutely brutal. Fly away. Okay, let's completely disengage now. We had our fun. Everyone's all scattered around. It's one of the disadvantages of splitting your formations up like that, but hell, we caused some damage, that's for sure. I think this destroyer, yeah, this is the one that's sinking, obviously. I think number 3, number 2's not looking too hot either. Oh well, we're going to disengage now, folks, and get out of here. Pretty good attack. All destroyers are up in smoke. New contact, aircraft. Check this map. Not seeing any. Oh shit. Wildcats. Attack. Go get them. It's like meat's back on the menu, boys. There we go. Oh, they just smoked one of our valves. That's okay. They're about to get it. Oh, that 0 is breaking off. That's some air combat. Have even more wildcats in the area. This formation of zeros is pretty far away, unfortunately. Oh no, this may not go well for our zeros here. This is a good thing our zeros came in the area. Okay. Oh, just got some wildcats on your 6. Is there more wildcats? Okay, these zeros. Getting there. 0 down. Yeah, they're chewing us up. Also, all the anti-aircraft fire isn't helping either. Oh, well, cool. Got one. There we go. Good job. Aircraft, we've down 2 thus far. Oh my gosh. There's a lot of them trailing this guy, though. Far away are these zeros? Let's see here. Get these guys all formed up. Full speed. They're already going full speed. Okay, they're heading there. Hopefully they can get there in time to help save some of our guys. Zero just tore into this Wildcat, but it's still alright. It's smoking a little bit. Let's get these Zeros in on this big formation. I think this Zero is going to get toasted, though. Problem is, like I said, all that anti-aircraft fire is definitely causing some issues as well. Get him! Oh no, you didn't shoot. Get this one! No. Fiddlesticks. Got a Zero on this guy. 6 o'clock. Shooting. There we go. One more downed. Go for this guy. This Val. What the hell are you doing here, Val? Oh, he's targeting a Wildcat? I'll let you. It's a samurai spirit right there. Go get him, buddy. Oh, wait a... Hold up. Attack that guy. Our other formation of Zeros is getting in here. This guy's shooting. Just holding down that trigger. There we go. Good job. Okay, we're starting to we're taking care of business here. I'm not sure our total losses. This guy will attack 5. Go get him. But we're doing pretty good. We're holding our own. Kind of surprised. This is quite interesting. This is new. Honestly, the air combat is something we haven't experienced all that much. It's really hands-off, though. Let's get these Zeros up here. Although, we have to remember, the Americans have unlimited Wildcats in this area. These are land-based Wildcats. Oh. And our numbers are limited, so we don't want to lose a whole lot. I am curious to see what we will lose at the end of this. What our losses will be like, but it's worth it to have some fun. Okay. And I mean, these Zero pilots have been itching for a fight, you know. I'm not going to deprive them of one. Looks like just one Wildcat left. How the ship's doing? This one does not look good at all. This one is burning a little bit, but nothing too serious. Uh-oh. Get him off ya. I can't shake him. Oh boy. Can we drop our speed down and just whip our Zero around maybe? Cause him to overshoot? There we go. That was close. Good thing there's no mid-air collisions. Alright, and that's it. Wildcat splashed. Jolly good. Okay, let's retreat. Don't fire that, please. Retreat. We'll leave these destroyers to burn. Again, they're not a huge threat anyway. I'm just attacking them because they're here. Okay. Scuttled. There we go. One ship scuttled. We lost... So we sent in 21 aircraft. We lost 9. They sent in 8. They lost all 8 and 2 ships. So that's fine. Continue. Okay, it's currently 1823. I'm going to have these Zeros continue to provide cap over here. Let's check this situation. Let's launch. Yeah, we can't launch aircraft now. So this hunter-killer group's going to head towards that submarine's last known position. Alrighty, here we are. We have arrived, the moment we've all been waiting for. Let's go and shore bombardment. There we go. Task Force 6 bombards Port Moresby. We knocked it down to level 3. Do it one more time. Knock their airfield down to 1. This takes up a third of your ammunition, I believe. So we'll do it one more time. There we go. Level 2 port and level 1 airfield. All right, and let's just head. Let's see, how long will it take us to get to Malin Bay? 11 hours. Yeah. Can we do this one more time? Yeah, no more ammunition. We do have a little bit of ammo, I believe, if we look. Yeah, let's see, we still have a little bit of ammunition so we can defend ourselves. Yeah, so it's just our secondary guns. The looks of it. That's cool. These guys are going to Do I wanna risk it here? We'll cut it a little close to New Guinea. I'm not concerned about anything besides a few aircraft. This airfield's level 1, so they're just going to have Wildcats. And this airfield's level 1 as well, so they're just going to have Wildcats. What are they going to do? Nothing too much, huh? And our carrier group will head east. Let's check our air wings. We have 18 Zeros, 21 Vals, and 23 Kates on Shokaku. Suikaku has 24 Zeros, 17 Vals, and 23 Kates. Not too bad. I think we're going to keep this carrier division operational for a little while more. And we'll have it probably head towards Renal Island again. It's a pretty good choke point for our carriers. I mean, they can really just cover anything coming from the New Hebrides, which at this point, that's where everything's going to come from. It was fun to knock these down a notch, though. That is quite satisfying to see. I mean, if only we could do it to the New Hebrides, but I don't believe that is possible. Oh boy, what do we have here? I-42 has found 2 destroyers, 1 light cruiser, and 1 battleship. Let's begin. Let's start. Where are they? I hope we are in a good... Oh my gosh, we are. Are we loaded up? We are loaded up. What do we have in the lead? 3 destroyers. Well... Excuse me? That's not... That was false advertising. That's not what I was promised. Where the heck's the battleship? It said there were 2 destroyers. Must be a different group. Let's turn on radar, maybe we can pick them up. Of course, this is obviously a different group. It's gotta be. I don't really want to attack this. If there's a battleship in the area, I want to hunt that down with our sub. And not waste our precious torpedoes on destroyers, even though one of them's a Fletcher. The Americans have so many destroyers, they're a dime a dozen. Are we good to retreat? Yeah, the battleship's probably off here somewhere. We're going to have all of our submarines kind of converge on this position. Yeah, just the 3 destroyers. Interesting. Oh, here. It's still on the map. Where's it heading? Oh, baby. Come on. Give me something good. Oh. Okay, let's go to tactical. Let's just see. Start. Can I please see it? Pretty please, game. Behind us. There she is. North Carolina. Okay, we're turning around. Obviously, lock on her. We are launching a full spread at that bad boy. What a beaut. Oh man, this is great. Okay, this is awesome. Okay, what's our solution? Let's identify her. North Carolina. Bam. There we go. Right into the good stuff. They also have the South Dakota class in game. I was kind of suspecting that would be what we would encounter. But hell yeah, if we can take out one of the North Carolinas now, that'd be fabulous. They only have 2 of them. They have North Carolina and Washington. But they do have a few more South Dakota classes. Use a little bit of time compression here. What's our range to target? 5 kilometers. Let's adjust slightly more. Also, we are going to run into the situation where this destroyer may eat a few of our torpedoes. We are going to launch a spread of 6. What's our current speed? And there's a very good chance that good old I-42 will get sunk here. Looks like they have an Atlanta class cruiser. Okay, let's turn on our radar. See if we can get the solution up. It's still at 70%. That is not fantastic. Okay, we're ready to fire all 6 torpedoes. 2-degree spread. We're at 3.4. All right, fire. All right, 6 away. Okay, drop down to 140 meters. Rig for silent running and turn the hell around. We are making 6 knots. We're going pretty fast. I don't want to go any faster than that. I would like to avoid detection. Oh, what a beaut. Such a fantastic looking battleship. I may be biased because I am an American, but I do love American battleship design. Okay, well, there's our torpedoes in the water. We're not going to use time compression for this. We're going to let the suspense build. Oh, man. I hope we at least get a couple of hits here. Then our carrier division will move in and try to finish her off with air power if we don't outright sink her in this attack. But if I-42 sinks her in this glorious attack, then that captain's getting a promotion, that's for sure. I'll personally see to it. There's our fish. Heading towards us. Oh, these look good. These look good. I'm getting excited. Looks like they are going to miss this destroyer, which is perfect. Oh my gosh, are we going to hit with all 6? This ship is absolutely fucked if we do. Oh man. These look great. Great spread. I think we're going to hit her from stem to stern here. Okay, of course, no need for time compression now. Let's go. 1. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow, that was amazing. That was good. That was a fantastic attack. No duds. All 6 torpedoes hit. The enemy's automatically beelining it to us, unfortunately. I hate how they do that. They're so all-knowing. What's the current sea state? Sea state's 4. Let's kind of head off in this direction. We'll see. We're going to wait for this North Carolina to sink. I think she will. Let's do a report. Heavy damage, heavy flooding. I don't see. I mean, look at that list. Jeez. We'll see if she survives. You never know. We did kind of clump all of our hits in this area. I've actually had very few instances where I had the need to counter flood my ships in this game. But I think this would be a time where I would use that. I mean, look at this. This is pretty dramatic. Wow. Okay. Well, good old I-42, you're going to continue to chug along. Let's lower your scope as well and reduce speed down to 3 knots. Nice and easy. Okay, perfect. Her speed is now 11 knots. We'll see if she recovers. We are clear to leave the engagement area. She's slowing down. Now at 9 knots. I think it's just going to take a little bit of time for her to go down. She is still slowing down even. I-42 seems to be getting out of here. A-okay. These 2 destroyers are pretty close though. We'll see. Are they going to make their attack run? Let's check the map. Let's kind of turn away here. Let's reduce speed even further. 2 knots. See, they're turning right towards me. That's okay. Time to do some evasion. I don't want I-42 to sink now after that. We gotta save her. All right, bring up 8 knots. I think we'll be able to evade this pattern. I hope. Okay, rudder amidships. And they are rolling. We're at 140 meters. I don't know what crush depth is, but our test depth is 100 meters. Yeah. Don't want to go too much deeper. Kind of worried about that. Okay, their charges are exploding at our depth. Oh boy. Just trying to straight up outrun them now. I think we're golden. Yeah, we're going to get out of here. Perfect. Starboard, and let's reduce speed down to 2 knots, shall we? How's the battleship looking? Report. Heavy damage, heavy flooding. I have a feeling she's not going to sink, folks. I don't know if it's worth sticking around here for. She's just not going to. I'm kind of surprised it's only heavy damage. Okay. She's coming in for another run. Bring up 8 knots. Just head straight. Rudder amidships. Perfect. This other destroyer, they may have a collision here. Okay, she's rolling though. Oh, it looks like they are going to evade just fine. I think this pattern... Yeah, this pattern is going to be kind of funky due to that turn there. We're just trying to outrun her pattern. I think we're going to be clear of this one. This one didn't look too problematic. We have another one coming our way. The Atlanta. She does have depth charges. She is, or was designed as a destroyer leader, so may cause some trouble here. You can always have us retreat, and we can engage the North Carolina another day. Her speed's still 8 knots. She's holding steady there. Reduce speed back down. Go back to being nice and quiet. Okay, destroyer's coming right at us. Change speed, keep on dodging. Looks like a lot of her fires are being put out. Heavy damage, heavy flooding. I did want to stick around to see if she would sink. Alright, let's start moving. Still going 8 knots. Let's come up to 70 meters. Once we evade this pattern, we're going to disengage. I don't think the North Carolina is going to sink, honestly. We're going to have to follow up, and I'd really like to keep I-42 in the area. So we'll have the commander take over evasion. Oh shit, that does not look good though. As long as they're exploding down here, this depth charge should not be set to our depth. It's going to drop right past. Oh, unless we're extremely unlucky. And the depth charges change depth with our depth. That's interesting. Well, we've been hit. And there's nothing we can do. I-42 is lost. Damn it. Can she come up to periscope depth? There's no way we can repair this damage, unfortunately. Like that compartment's flooded and we're just going to sink. I guess we're going to let her sink her. It's a little too gamey. We can disengage. Like we could leave. I'm not going to do that. We're just going to let them sink her. What a shame. Let's check on the North Carolina here. Yeah, she's recovering from all of that, all that damage. Well, we're going to lose another sub, which just sucks. I need to go back and check what depth. Oh, wow, yeah, yikes. What depth we were at whenever we got hit with that other pattern. Critical damage, critical flooding. Emergency surface. Let's do it. Blowing ballast. Is it going to be enough? It is enough. We'll fight it out on the surface. Well, it looks like we're going to be depth charged before we can actually get to the surface. The Atlantis here as well. Just fantastic. So, poor I-42. A real shame. Yep, this is it right here. This will be enough. Finish her off. Well, they served well. 6 fish into the North Carolina class. We have more flooding. Oh, it looks like... Oh, there we go. And down she goes. That is that. Well, that will end today's video. It is unfortunate it ended that way. However, I do like to show the evasion phase. Definitely as the player, you have such a huge advantage by just leaving combat. Like, there's no reason not to, besides it just feeling gamey, which is the reason I didn't. But anyway, that's a discussion about just game mechanics. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video though. Overall, 6 torpedoes into this North Carolina here. Pretty solid. I'm sure we will be able to hunt her down and sink her in the near future. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and comment, as it really does help out the channel. But until next time, this is Wolfpack345 signing off, and I'll see you all on the next one.